All right, how do I just click go live?
Yeah, go live and then we're good.
All right.
I figured we wouldn't be using like the. Will we be using the browsing thing for this one?
Yeah, we'll be browsing. We'll be basically looking at pictures of cars the whole time. No.
Bob the Builder, thank you for the 10.
Damn. Now look, I know. Is it confirmed that our microphone's working?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's
Double
confirmed. Okay. I know I said no more streaming,
But
and you know that I meant it.
yeah,
But you also know that I meant it in that moment.
but it's a new moment today.
And that moment to moment, you know, the seasons change. Seasons change.
Yeah.
Men change. And
You're
I was
a changed man.
I'm a different man than I was when I was saying I wasn't going to stream ever again.
Whoa, WH says Josie Gang, 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 Josie Gang. Thank you for the 50, sir.
There we go. Now here's the deal. This stream we're going to do recap of Fish Tank stuff. We're doing this on our channel. Then they're going to be sort of, recap of Fish Tank stuff with more input from us. The next two, we're going to be kind of in the background, just chilling. We'll figure out something fun to do.
Yeah.
We'll play chess.
We'll play cricket in the back.
You can teach me how to play. I'm not begging you to teach me how to play chess.
Yeah.
You can finally show me. So they'll be front and center. It'll be on Josie's channel. Yeah, but that's about it. And this is the first time we've had girls on the stream.
Yeah, first time ever.
Probably the last time. Do you have your? Is it easier to read off your phone, or can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my phone out here. Cramier Corp, thank you for joining. Sorry, I'm rusty, Sam. I'm
Me
very
too.
rusty at this.
Me too. I feel nervous. I feel like I've never streamed.
I feel like nervous and shy right now.
Yeah. Even though we've been in a surveillance house.
Yeah.
I do feel.
One thing I need to tell you off stream real quick before we start.
Yeah. You want to just whisper it to me?
Right next to the mic.
Right here? Huh?
I have to say. All right, guys, your streamers now entertain.
All right, personality activate. 3, 2, 1, sleep. 3, 2, 1, wait.
Hello.
Hello, buddies.
Can we see what they're saying? No.
ASMR?
Do like the brony polka.
Oh, that's like, I don't know if you do that.
They would love it if you did that.
But like, I don't know the rules of YouTube.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You have to make up your own words for it.
Oh yeah, there's this guy who made a brony song, and he mentioned it here. And it's really good.
I saw that people were making songs about
He
you.
also made the Josie song.
All right, the first lesson that you guys just failed is speaking with impact into the mic, because it's very delicate. Oh yeah. Comments, phone.
Josie, get here so that you can like lean into the mic when you need to.
All right, we're getting
Yeah,
started
that's
here.
better right there.
Nice, perfect. Get it right on the edge there.
Yeah, right. Well, hold on. Yeah, go.
Couple shout outs for our members. Tommy R joined. Thank you, man. XX Zarnabas 420 XXX. Thank you for joining. Hey, Sly Boy, thank you for the 20, man. The Vodo Doll. Welcome to Freak Monster Nasty. Very brave of you. Cremary Corp, Bixen Boxen joining up. Thank you, man. Sice Siete Tres AWSF.
That's
Thank
our
you.
Hispanic gang member.
We need those. We need that
We do need
representation.
that. Listen, we've sort of hit our as far as our niche goes. I was thinking, as far as A-tier streamers go,
Yeah,
we're never going to be there.
I know.
As far as B-tier streamers go, we're never going to be there.
But as far as the C class,
As far as C-tier streamers go, we're looking sharp because right now we're mopping up in the D-tier.
yeah.
We're fucking crushing it.
And if we keep,
We're doing Tim Pool numbers.
we passed Tim Pool numbers.
I didn't want to brag about it, but hey, it's just setting you up there. But yeah, we're mopping up in the D tier right now. but we need more Hispanic gang members.
To get
Because
us
right now we've saturated the niche of BPD girls
Yeah.
and 30-year-old virgin white guys with OCD.
Yeah.
We've saturated that niche. So now we need Hispanic gang members to start watching the stream. That's the only way we're going to crack into the C tier.
How can we appeal more to Hispanic gang members?
You should learn Spanish.
Do you know any Spanish?
Puto. Yeah.
Puto.
Puta.
Puta.
It's like bitch.
Say more Spanish.
Mi pollo is muy gordo. I think it means big chicken.
My chicken is really fat.
Yeah.
We're getting there one MS-13 member at a time.
One at a time.
Speaking of
Well, that's how
MS-13,
MS-13 was built.
JCXN, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Rocky Stream dropping 50 subs. Thank you, man. That's
you.
crazy. Where is Chris, my boy? My poor boy. Where's Chris?
I have no idea.
Chris, someone just paid $50 to see your face. Can you
Who's
come
the
say
other
hi?
Chris? It's
Yeah, I
not
thought
that
they
Chris.
Never mind.
Retard.
Vera N. Thank you for joining. Doll out with the 50. Congrats, Jet and Sam, on the outstanding production. Love to see y'all killing it. Stoked for season 2 and everything else y'all are working on. Also, please keep the regular Sam streams going too. Owen, congrats.
Maybe.
Josie and Letty.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Jeffel, thank you for joining. We got Theron, thank you for joining. Boom, Travis Bickle, the boy, thank you for joining. DanMan55555555, thank you for joining. Jehovah 2.0, hey guys, I was one of those crazy clippers on Twitter. Thank you to everyone in the crew. Most dedication I've ever seen. God bless, peace, and love.
Thank you to the Clippers.
Yeah.
The memers, the people that were taking the moments, 30 minutes after 15 minutes after they happened, getting those clips up. That was a huge deal as far as boosting the popularity of the show.
Yeah.
Very, very super duper huge. Clippers, memers, thank you guys extremely much.
Kudo, thank you for the 10. Bong Lord, thank you.
Bong Lord.
Hiso Carl, thank you for joining. We got Soup Dude, thank you for joining. Peter with the 10, thank you, man. Coggles, joined Freak Monster Nasty, amazing. Few says, welcome to Severe Beast. Demcon, thank you for joining. Who is this? Francisco, thank you for joining, man. ETA on the edited season 1 release before season 2, right?
Months.
Couple months, yeah.
6 months.
It's a lot of work, but we're going to do it. The community's going to help me out a little bit as far as putting together the timeline and finding what cameras, what times I'm going to be pulling from. It's a lot of footage, but we're going to get it done, man.
We need
Kudo.
the Autismo detail list.
Kudo coming through with a 50. Thank you, Dr. Disrespect, he says.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah.
Thanks to the doc.
Imagine if he wasn't there for us
That would have been
at
crazy.
our moment of weakness.
Did you see the people were blowing up his chat?
Yeah.
And he didn't know what to think of it, so he
Yeah.
just said something like, "If it's not millions, I don't," whatever he fucking said.
I don't care about a fish tank, but a great white shark,
Yeah.
that's a different story. Cat sign pushing God, thank you. Full giving out 50 memberships. Damn. Hermit the Pog, thank you for the 10 euros. We got Ray Damasio. What's up, man? Dylan Adams dropping 5 on us. Thank you, Dylan. Oni with the 50. Wonderful job, MDE crew. Cannot wait for World Peace 2. Jet, have you already decided which designs for the Fish Tank fan merch contest? Hope you guys like my Jonachu monstrosity I made. Oh, you made the Jonachu?
Is it good?
It was pretty good, yeah.
Conceptually, that sounds good. Jonachu.
It was you. It was like you were Chris Chan and John was like Sonichu.
Yeah.
It was like crayon art. It was really
Oh
cool.
yeah, I do like
Yeah.
that. Fuck yeah.
That was
one's
one
great.
of the best ones.
That one's great.
Monster Toxin, thank you for joining.
Someone should do one of Chris
Yeah.
as a Pokemon somehow.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
The Pip Lad, thank you for joining. Yo Daddy with the 20, amazing. Zarnzabis 420 says, love Jet and Sam, love Letty, love Josie, love everyone. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Very nice words. Fernando Navarrete, thank you for the 100. Jesus Christ, man. Fish Tank was epic. Season 2 with more fish. When? Shooting for winter, right?
Winter, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we should try to get 12 people.
Yeah.
I think because here's the thing. This might be giving it. This is giving away a little bit, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I think the first challenge we should do is the pack your bags challenge, where we would say, "All right, guys," we'd let them settle in and unpack their shit and get all set up, and we say, "All right, guys, that's cool and everything, but now we want to see how good you are, your dexterity. It's like military boot camp kind of. This is the pack your bags challenge. Who can pack their bags the fastest? You don't want to be the guy that doesn't pack their bags the fastest.
Yeah.
And then whoever doesn't pack their bags the fastest just has to wear a dunce cap.
Yeah.
I was like, you took so long to pack your bags, dummy. But then whoever packs it the fastest, they just go home.
Yeah. We should say the 3 fastest people we should send home.
We could have 15 people. Start with 15. And that ruins it for, I mean, that ruins it if there's someone in the house that's like an MDE fan that's seen it.
Yeah.
But that's fine. There'll be one
part of the game.
unsuspecting person. Yeah, it's part of the game.
You should get all of them off of Craigslist.
She likes the Craigslist people.
I think, I mean, there's enough people in the community that are like, they think they would want to do it, but they would, once they're in there, it would be so weird.
Yeah.
And I think probably half the people in season 1 knew what the deal was.
Yeah.
And can we talk about Chris telling John on the airport ride? Just because it's funny.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't want to. When you were like spilling the beans to John.
Like.
Can I talk about that, or is that embarrassing?
No, you can talk about that.
It's just like John got in Chris's car at the airport, and Chris was just like, "Yeah, it's a really cool show. It's called Fish Tank. They're gonna mess with you. They got these things called fish toys, and they just do TTS. The chat's gonna talk to you, like all the stuff we were trying to keep secret." So then John gets in the house and he's like, "Yeah, they have these things, fish toys. They're going to mess with us."
The viewers can pay money to dump the trash all over the kitchen. And the speakers, people will come out of the speaker and talk to us. Just ruined the entire, all the surprises. Like it took him like 30 seconds to like ruin like weeks of stuff we were gonna roll out slowly. We were in the basement like so mad. We were like, "Fuck!"
It's like he didn't read the contract.
No, well, first of all, nobody read
No
the
one read
contract.
the contract.
Second of all,
I read it.
enforcing an NDA is like
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
How are you
impossible.
going to do? Here's the. I want to tell the thing about the contract. The contract's funny because it was 50 pages long.
Yeah.
And it's full of like predatory, like we have your life story, like all this shit. And the reason is because the lawyer we got, like we didn't have 6 months to like find a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get an actual entertainment lawyer because if they Google it for 2 seconds, they're going to be like, "Oh, we're just not working with you." So we just got some fucking guy, and we're rushing to get this done, and I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, I'm like, "Yeah, it's an internet show, so it's like a TV show on the internet." It's fucking like it's early 2000s shit. So you're telling me this is a TV show, but it's going to be on the computer? It's streaming, right? Like a satellite from a satellite phone, streaming 24/7. It's like it's like a store. I don't like having to explain every step along the way, and so he just threw the kitchen sink at the contract.
Yeah.
Like just
everything.
Yeah, he didn't like. What do we need like Josie's life story for? Like we're gonna do the
Your
biopic.
story is my story. It was based off, I don't want to say which show, but it was based off of different shows, contract, and like edited to fit what we needed. Barely. It was basically just
a
a contract.
It's a pile of slop.
Yeah.
I thought that you guys used AI to write it and put like a bunch of different contracts together, and then just asked a lawyer to read it over for you.
Yeah, no, it's just our lawyer probably did do that. He just used his old brain.
Couple here. By the way, guys, thank you for 7,700 live viewers. That's amazing.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Give it up for these two, our big winners. All right. Autistic MMA guy with the 250 Qatarian money. which I'm not sure if that equates to $50 US, but we'll go for it anyways. Huge congrats on winning the fish tank, Josie. Your determination, purity of heart, and unconquerable smile is genuinely inspiring and makes me proud to be a Josie cell. Never stop going Josie mode. I'm spruce pilled till I die. Also, deathmatch win.
Deathmatch? As soon as possible.
Mo with the 50. What's up, man? It's been a while since I said
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Sam and Jet, that was quite extreme and
Been a
insane. Very funny for me to observe on a few levels. The plushies made me laugh really hard every time. To the girls, this is your opportunity to have a 6-figure career. Do not let alcohol, weed, and laziness ruin it.
Chris, is the AC on? Will you turn it on?
Yeah.
Did you turn it off?
Letty asked me where the dispensary was. Kudo with the 50. Can I join the show for winter? I have a dumpy. That's what we're looking for, dumpies. K Ubernaut with the, by the way, thank you for the 50, man. K Ubernaut says, welcome to Severe Beast, man. Ty Spin, welcome. We got Tower X joining Freak Monster Nasty, a brave decision. Uter Meg, thank you for the 100 Norwegian kroner. I hate that word. Chaco Man, thank you for joining. Manlet Pride, I am just here for Letty, man. Thank you for the donation. Buster with the 10, thank you. We got another question from our buddy here that has weird characters and a profile picture of like a Wendigo. Was it weird not waking up in the fish tank?
No, I was perfectly fine. It hasn't.
Oh, say it again.
It was not weird. I was perfectly fine. I feel like, I don't know. It didn't affect me as much. I don't have the dreams or anything like anyone else has.
You don't have the nightmares?
No nightmares.
I had a nightmare last night. It woke me up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
About what?
Everyone's having nightmares. I can't
Yeah,
say it.
I've-
It's so dark I can't even say it.
I've had nightmares, and like for me, every time I wake up, I think I'm still in there and I'm being filmed. And like even at random times, I'll think I'm being filmed. Like today, like when you came and woke me up, I thought that like you were actually sleeping like in my room, and that it was a shark knocking on the door to give us a challenge. So I thought I didn't even have to answer the door because I was like, oh, it's just a
just gonna
shark.
come in.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought.
Josie, what's your name again?
Underscore XING.
How have y'all, how have your past few days out of captivity been? You want to talk about
They've been
just being back in the real world?
Ladies, are you?
Yes.
being outside has been great. I love walking around and I don't know, looking at stuff. Like I've never seen so many trees and other shit before in my life. I don't know, I've never been on this area, I feel like.
Yeah.
So
You
I've
ever
just
been
been
to the East Coast?
enjoying. I've been to Pittsburgh.
Remind me to tell you where to go if you want to look at cool stuff.
Okay.
For me, it's been really weird. Like, I feel like it really had an effect on me being in there. Now, like, just small things, like looking out a window, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a dog, like, standing at this window and just looking out of it. And then, like, I listened to music. I was listening on my AirPods, and I was like, oh my God, like, I feel nauseous from listening to music right now. Like, it was overwhelming. Yeah, it's the radiation. But, like, it was so weird to listen to music again. Like, I don't know, like,
What did you listen to?
Lana Del Rey. And Monster by Megan Dia. And My Favorite Game by the Cardigans. And Spaz with Them Bands by Sick Boy Rari.
Spaz with them bands.
Yeah, and then I got overwhelmed and I had to stop.
I've been listening to music constantly the whole time. I just play it in the room. I'm thinking of buying a Bluetooth speaker just to make it louder in the room because the phone isn't enough to get the full effect. I need the bass. I want the room rocking from the bass.
You don't have any headphones?
I do.
She needs the room rocking.
Yeah.
It's so funny when I walk around, like, in our hotel, I can, like, hear people arguing inside their rooms, like, guys arguing with their girlfriends. And I'm like, oh my God.
I was listening to the domestic abuse going on in the
Yeah.
next room.
Yeah, I like put my ear to the door and I'm like, ooh, this is juicy.
You guys probably have the best situation in that entire hotel. Everyone else probably has a really bad reason why they're there. Being kicked out of their house or something. Let's see what we got here. The Brutalist, did you ever tell any of the fish? Robin Suda, thank you for joining. Automotive Rhapsody with the 50. I eat lightsabers when I rip cigarettes to counteract it. Good to see you taking a breath and still streaming. Y'all rose hell. Yeah, we're real hell raisers, me and you. That was the whole reason we did this show. Me and Sam just want to raise some hell.
We just wanted to torture people.
Video Skeleton, big ups from the secret NJ Cabal. We all love the tank, and you guys killed it. The finale had me dying, and I cannot wait for season 2. Josie, make sure to do art streams alongside gaming. A friend of mine digs your drawings big time.
Thank you.
I was worried the finale wouldn't go down because of Chris. 'Cause-
He wouldn't play his part in it.
yeah, because first of all, I don't think he had seen the Willy Wonka movie because when he went in, you prompted him. You said, Chris, you got to talk to Mr. Golds. Did you tell Mr. Goldstriker or
Yeah,
Sam? Okay.
Gold Striker.
You got to talk to Mr. Goldstriker and get some money for
Yeah.
Josie. And as he entered into the room, the first thing he said was, "It's okay, Josie, just stick with me." Do you remember that? It was something like that. And I was like, oh no, he's about to put his own twist on it. Like that's the kind of thing you say if you're not quite sure. Like he knew something was up, but he wasn't quite sure what the bit was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I wonder what his own spin is going to be here.
Yeah.
And then people were saying he grew balls in that moment. Like I was worried that he wasn't going to back down,
Yeah.
which was surprising.
I
I was
wasn't
screaming in his face, and he was like, "Do we have to get all childish about it?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no, this is about to go." Like, I'm gonna have to say, like, Chris, it's a bit. Just do what. Just fucking get out of the fucking room. But that was very brave of him to stick up for his women there.
Yeah. Chris is good.
Chris is a good guy.
Is he in New York now?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
The first thing he did was his friend brought a suitcase dab rig.
Instantly.
Instantly.
Smoking
As
dabs.
soon as he was out of the basement, suitcase dab rig busting open.
He could not wait
Yeah.
to smoke.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you with the 100. Damn. Josie, great job on winning the tank. You won a lot of fans. Just being you. Keep it real, shunning the weirdos, and being a decent human being. Jet, I wasted a lot of money on that yell at Letty. She seemed to enjoy it instead of being bothered. Refund to win. Yeah, I was hoping that would bother her, but Letty's like unbreakable. There's like nothing you can do to her that really that's y'all both kind of have that trait, which it's no surprise that you guys like won.
Yeah.
That's like the key trait is like
Kind of the main thing.
invincibility to like having beats dumped on your head or like chicken thrown at you or screaming in your face.
I thought the beats was funny. I was actually more bothered by the pouring stuff on me than the screaming at me. Like, the screaming at me was like nothing. And I
Yeah.
think it's also because you told me that they were paying for it. So maybe in the future, like, don't tell them and just act like you're mad at them.
Yeah. I just, I'm a softie at heart. I felt bad. The first time I did it, I was like, I have to explain that this isn't coming from me. It's
Yeah.
coming from them.
You have to
But-
lose
Yeah.
all of your emotions. You can't be nice.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There's the tips I
sometimes,
need.
like, I did actually, like, feel a bit bad, but I just, like, didn't show it outwardly.
Yeah. That is a crazy thing. People can pay to scream in someone's face.
Yeah.
Like really mean stuff.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they would tell you, like, what to say, like, what they wanted you to say.
No, we just had to make it up. Or like whatever was happening at the time, whatever you were under fire for at the time, we had to amplify that. So it was the context of the moment. If they paid for it while you're having an argument with John,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go back John up
Yeah.
and scream at him with you, like that one time at the kitchen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it might be good for, like, some people they can like kind of like give you prompts on what to say.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like they would want to do that.
Yeah, scream at her about this or that.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the prompts would be,
I like it. I like keeping it simple.
yeah,
Scream at whoever.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like that's the joke, you know.
yeah.
Like getting more
Yeah.
specific, I think, kind of takes away from the power of that joke.
Couple more here. Black Crispy Critter, thank you for joining. Travis, thank you for the 10, man. Nostrada with the 50. What's up? We back. How do you feel about not having technology for so long? Do you feel less dependent? Much love to everybody. Yeah, y'all hit that. I'll be right down.
Not having technology was great. I don't know. The only thing I missed about it was listening to music. But now that I have it again, I feel like I'm using it a lot because it like keeps ringing. Like people keep calling me and shit. And I don't really want to answer, but I feel like I have to because like I haven't talked to these people in a while. But I feel like once it dies down, I can use my phone less again. But right now it's like constant like notifications and shit, and it's hard to ignore it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, and I actually noticed also that like my phone makes me anxious. Like having my phone and looking at it, I feel like way more stressed than I did in there. It might be in part because of all like the attention we're getting though. Like that's kind of like been fucking with me a little bit because I'm like, oh my god, like people like know who I am and I don't know who to listen to because people will say all these nice things to me. I'm like, are they just like trying to suck up to me, or they're just like yes men? And the people that say mean things like they don't know me. So I'm like, can I like which of my friends can I even trust? Because I know like some people are gonna try to clout chase. It's kind of like a mind fuck.
Captain Flex giving out 5 memberships. Guys, if I miss your member notification, I really apologize. There's a ton of stuff coming through, but thank you guys for all the support here. Save some of your memberships for these two because they're starting channels.
Yeah.
They're streaming. If we're not going to be hurt if you hold back a super chat.
Yeah,
you
next
know?
time
Support
around,
these two.
we're gonna be on their channels, so you be ready for that.
Kyle Vernon with the 50. When did the girls first learn who Sam Hyde was? Were they aware of any of the previous stuff?
Sam Hyde?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She still has no idea.
Trolled! You know who Sam is, but Josie didn't.
I remember coming into the house and like people would bring up like say like Sam Hyde and I would be like, what? Who's Sam Hyde? And I don't know, I thought that was like pretty funny. I just acted really clueless.
How did you find out about the show?
Someone posted a link to the Twitter post you made that was like looking for women contestants and I was like, oh, I should apply, like this would be really funny to just apply. And then I was like, oh, this would be really funny to do an interview. And then I got on and I was like, wait, what's going on?
Josie had no idea who you were.
Yeah, I found out about the show through Jet's Instagram because I knew who Jet was because he made music and my friend showed me that and I kept up with that. And I feel like that friend might have also shown me some of your videos, but that was like early high school and I don't think I really remembered anything of you. But yeah, so I guess I found out who you were when like the cameras were off at one point and everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
And then they told me and I was like, you know what, maybe I do know this guy,
Yeah.
but I mostly know only you. And
Yeah.
now I can look into his stuff more.
Yeah, you can look into my. That's just like you know. I should just do a few videos. We have I got a YouTube channel. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it.
I remember we talked about it like when the cameras were off, like because everyone felt like they were able to say like who was like a fan and who wasn't, and like Sylvia and Vance I think were the biggest fans. For me, like I just like the stuff from like I was into it in like 2016, 2017, but I remember like calling my friends up and I was like, hey, remember like when I made you come to my house and watch that guy's show? That was like really weird. And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, he wants me like on his show now. And she was like, what the hell? But Yeah, the one we watched was Dr. Manslave.
Damn.
That was my favorite.
A few more questions here. Born for Morning, Sam, M. Bison, and Jet. Seth, y'all done diddly done it again. Congrats to Josie on the fat W. Congrats to Letty at defying the odds. Cannot believe Charles is back. MDE never dies. Damn, bro. Thank you, bro. Congrats to these two. Maker with the 50. For season 2, you should release 10 or so crickets or a disease-free rat into the house every week. Disease-free rat, a clean rat.
They bite hard.
Yeah, that's true. Or like actual bugs, like cockroaches.
We tried that. We thought about that. We couldn't do it though.
Oh, okay, true. Because
Just
the house
legally.
would get like.
Legally, we can't have live animals except for
Beans.
beans.
Were you about to say Chip?
I watched the clip of you finding Chip in the trash this morning, which is so funny. That might be one of the funniest gags on the show. Just finding a homeless guy in the trash in the garage. They all surround him like, "How long you been in there?" He's like, "I don't know." They're like,
Damn.
"You need some water?" He's like, "Yeah." And then he's just in play. He's just in the house. Ali Codes with the 50 euros. Hey, thanks for Fish Tank. Love the ending. Good job, Fatty. Hadn't seen. Good thing Fatty hadn't seen Wonka. Also, did you give the contestants vitamin D?
No.
No.
Where did you get it then?
I brought my own.
Oh.
That would have been a good idea to give them vitamin D.
Yeah.
Probably should do that next time.
Yeah.
Bake Light with the 50. Letty, you are seriously funny, especially your ability to pull off physical comedy as a tiny girl. When you wore Gold Striker's suit and did the fish dance, it was great. Also, prancing around while throwing trash during the Menace Challenge.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, the Menace Challenge was like really fun. And putting on the suit too. I had so much fun doing that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the art they did of you wearing the oversized suit?
Yeah, I saw that one. I like it.
It's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Pulling Chris's pants down was pretty intense.
That's crazy.
That was pretty severe.
I knew that Chris wouldn't mind. So.
You know Chris would prefer it.
He would think it was funny, so. Actually, I really like the ugly art that people have been doing of me. I think it's so funny.
I like when they turn you into like this like cryptid creature.
Yeah.
Farnesian Herc says, idea for next time, make them kneel and worship Mother Canna 2 times a day while creepy music plays. Also, a toy to mute and unmute them would be super funny.
Oh, to mute people?
Yeah,
When you can't talk?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
You're muted. yeah. That's really
I like
funny.
that, yeah. Turkey Tom with a 50, shout out Falling in Reverse.
Shout out Tom.
That guy was the drummer from Falling in Reverse, right?
No, he was Turkey Tom, but I told you guys that he was the drummer of
Yeah.
Falling in Reverse.
Yeah, someone asked me if he was there, and they're like, was he even there? And I was like, oh yeah, they told us he was the drummer from Falling in Reverse. But I actually don't know, like, is he like a YouTuber or something?
He's famous.
Yeah, he's more famous than the drummer from Falling in Reverse. GBs, just wanted to sincerely thank you guys. This month has been hard for me, having lost my job and my dog, but you guys really helped my GF and I stay distracted. 42 days really flies by. Hey, man. You were comforted by Fish Tank, but now it's time to get back to the sawmill. Go back outside. Thank you for watching, though, man. Beefy Bitcoin, thank you for joining. Sui Wookie Dookie with the 10. You're incredible, man. Thank you. Tyler Durden with the 20. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support and the kind words. Beefy Bitcoin dropping 20 memberships on us. Wet Cardboard, yo. Thank you for joining. And we got Nov Zero with the 4,000 HUF. Don't know what country that's from. Thank you for the support. Beefy Bitcoin. Do you think that this newfound fame will get everyone a hotter boyfriend?
It's Hungarian forints, and it's $10.
Thank you for the 10.
Thanks for the 10.
Another question here, Sanai Digital with the 50 euros. Congrats on the great show, everyone. I'm wondering if you guys need soundtrack and music for upcoming projects, especially season 2. Could I send you guys a show reel?
What, for music?
Yeah.
Or for Fish Tank?
I guess, yeah. Fish tank. I think we should have an OST. That would be crazy.
Like an opening to each episode.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the first things I'm gonna try to do is get opening music.
When would you play it during the live stream? When would it be played?
Just
On
for the editing.
On the edit?
Yeah. Or maybe I know season 2 we're trying to do like one event per day at a certain time, so people who can't watch 24/7. Maybe we like OBS in like the title sequence, and then there's like the official like 1 hour that's super dense.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Tom, thank you for the 10 euros, man. The Ahiago Faces, thank you for joining. Yamakaze Jones, thank you.
Hey, Laker, that cart that has all those Micron boxes on it, will you bring that back out here? Thank you.
What was your favorite time, favorite era of the show? Like, what days, what period? I know my favorite. I'm just curious what yours is.
Probably just when I was doing the most boxing stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know it's kind of I didn't know how much of it I should do on the show because it's kind of I don't know how boring of a trick it is to see over and over again, but it's also I just think it's like a good thing to have in the background. I don't know.
It was cool, like they could be like cooking dinner, and then you could just switch to the garage and just see you training with like John or Josie.
Yeah. And I also got I was out of practice and I got pretty sharp on pads again.
Yeah.
And that feels good.
Yeah, Scott told me to ask you if you wanted to train again with me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I'm still here.
You want to do that? All right. Oh, and I did like shocking John with my power.
Yeah. In the head. You shocked his head. My favorite era for like the writing and like the feel of the show was probably when we rolled the AstroTurf out and did the camping challenge with Simon. When Simon and Lance were there was like, I think the peak of the vibes for me personally. Can we tell them about the camping challenge or why we even did it?
Yeah.
The plumbing in the house went out. It's camping week. This was planned. It's not a major disaster. We just want to have a camping challenge.
We backed up the shit pipes.
I didn't know that.
That porta potty is so
know that?
disgusting, man.
Y'all didn't know that the entire plumbing for the house was destroyed?
I didn't know
I
that.
knew that because of the rubber snake, and you guys had to have plumbers come in and fix
Well, I thought
it.
they had already fixed it.
Well, here's a little synchronicity that I was telling Sam about last night. The rubber snake didn't cause the plumbing. The rubber snake went down, and that was because we got a plumber to go check out the snake. We were and the plumber's orders 24 to 48 hours from a total like overflow of all the sewage, which would have shut the entire show down. But the rubber snake is what made him root down and see the bigger problem.
So that's good that the rubber snake was flushed.
Yeah, that was like, if Tax hadn't flushed down a rubber snake to fuck with John, then the show would have been caked.
Well, I don't know. You
Yeah.
guys could just do like Poop House.
Poop house? I don't know.
We would have done it.
David Grissom says, "Is there any way to apply as?" Oh no, I want to ask y'all. Before I hit this question? What was your favorite era? Like, what week of Fish Tank was the most fun to be a contestant in?
You know, I think maybe the first week was the most fun because everything was super chill and everyone was like really retarded, like John and Simmons and stuff. Like, I don't know, Simmons was just so fucking like.
Simmons was uber retarded.
Yeah. Like, it was like I've never met a guy that's like that wacky before.
It was awesome.
That's like if you go to college, if you go to like a normal college, you'll run into people like that.
Yeah.
It's like and there's a lot of them are Asian, but not all of them.
Yeah.
But it's like computer camp type shit too.
We We need another guy like that.
Yeah, we do.
You need more like Chinese immigrants.
More Chinese immigrants?
Yeah.
Like the guys at college dorms that try to make dorm events happen, or like bring people together for some like, you know, you're 22 years old, you're in a dorm and he's having like marshmallow night, or whatever the fuck stupid thing. Like.
What about you, Jesse? What was your favorite era?
My era ranking goes as the disability era was a lot of fun, and then camping, and then being a crip, and then Alex.
Nice.
Disabilities was really cool.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
And Alex did good.
Alex, you know he worked on Cheaters, the show
Really?
Cheaters. Yeah.
Oh,
Before he was into that, he's really into reality TV.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
And he, you could tell when he was in there, he was like organizing stuff and making. He was kind of doing our jobs.
Yeah, he
for us.
was.
Yeah.
I thought you were like telling him to do all that
No,
stuff.
I was like, go on up.
Wow.
He
That's great.
he paid to bring his own homeless person on.
Yeah.
Alex, man.
Hey, thank you.
I'm gonna do Alex's show at
Alex
7
Stein.
tonight for like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Need to remember that.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I really feel like I met a good friend
Huh.
in Alex
Huh.
over the show. He's great.
Cool. Very
Alex
cool.
Stein, man.
Oh, I remembered also the Frank era. I think that was actually my favorite.
Nice.
Total chaos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's get back into some super chats here. David Grissom says, "Is there any way to apply as a dev for the show? I have experience in live streaming and think this would be a blast. Congrats on pulling off the finale."
I think we're good.
Yeah.
With devs.
Yeah.
I think our guys are elite. Gonna keep them if they'll work for us still.
Yeah.
I think they will.
The Jack 'em Up kid with the 50. What happened to Minecraft streams? What have you people been doing? This guy has no idea what we've been doing for the last 2 months.
We've been building a Minecraft house, but it fell apart. We had to clear it out and making a new one in winter.
Steinful, good YouTuber, good videos. I'm a fan, Steinful. What's up? Thank you for the 20. So much, man. James Ridge, thank you for the 20. We got Jaden Y with the 20. Amazing. You guys are amazing. Simply amazing. Wet Cardboard, yo. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. And Craig Polchinski, thank you for the generous 20. Circling back to George here. Fish Tank was sick. MD forever, always. Any info on World Peace Season 2 ETA? Josie Gang.
Probably 8 or 9 months. It's like over halfway shot, but post-production is going to take a nice long fucking time. But it's fantastic. It's fucking fantastic. It's really. Hey, Chris. Hey. Is World Peace 2 good?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm working on it right now.
It's quote unquote crazy. What does that mean in Chris speak?
It's beautiful. It looks better.
It's fucking good, right?
It looks better than the first one, arguably.
Which is crazy. That's. I mean, that alone, that is in and of itself is kind of nuts.
It's insane. The same team.
The team is insane.
Yeah.
And our director, we have 2 guys. We started out with Alex Schultz, Be Nice to Me Productions. He himself directed, I think 4 or 5 sketches, and he's gonna direct more. But he's more of a kind of a line producer, showrunner. He's doing the same work. He's doing so much work. And we also have a guy, Bobby Hacker, who's directing. But it's kind of a hybrid role. It's just the 2 guys are making the show. Bobby Hacker and Alex Schultz, Be Nice to Me Productions, and they're beasts. These guys are they're fucking professional insano savages. That's really good.
I liked when you said, the one thing that sticks out to me, Sam, was when you said the biggest problem is getting people to not laugh on set.
Yeah, that's kind of getting annoying. I didn't like when Bobby, he said, I was complimenting him. I said that you're really good. And he was like, yeah, you didn't even have a shot list? Or some like filmmaker shit? I was like, yeah, where the fuck would I have that? It wasn't a shot list. It was like it was some filmmaker term, like a synopsized breakdown. Some bullshit. Some shit that, who cares? Who cares? But it's like, yeah, that's what he's using to make the show so good.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, fuck you. Who cares about that shit? That shit, we don't use that shit. But yeah, we use that shit now. We pro filmmaking and shit now.
You professional
Yeah.
asshole.
But he's so good. He's so good, man. Bobby Hacker and Alex
Yeah.
Schultz, they're beasting it right now. They're fucking ripping it.
Leaf me, man. Thank you for the 20. Flush Mount. Thank
And
you
Chuck and Eric
for the 30.
are savages. Nick's a savage. Nick did he built out sets with our other set builder, who I don't know if he wants a credit or not. We're gonna have to ask him before the show's done. But
Yeah.
Nick and this other guy who have been building sets, they're just gnarly. It's everything is perfect. Everyone's a beast. It's fucking sick. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Anyway,
I haven't been back on set since Fish Tank. When's the next shoot?
I think this weekend, but I'll. Do you have either Schultz's or Hacker's number?
Yeah.
You can just text them and have them loop you in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rat Lobber. Nothing to say but seriously good work on the production of this whole thing. Parentheses, Chinese voice, $50 for you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Harry T with the 50. Thank you, Jet and Mr. Sam Goldstriker. MD Never Dies. Josie, are you going to watch Willy Wonka 1971? Letty, are you keeping the GTA Vice City shorts? Also, Laker, you have a great voice.
Grab that.
I'll never give those away.
Yeah, my mom, she called me and she was like, I loved the ending because I love Willy Wonka. It was one of my favorite movies as a child. And I was like, oh, I didn't understand it because I'd never seen it. But I think I'll probably watch it now just to get the full effect of the bit.
Yeah, I didn't keep the shorts, but I did dunk them in the toilet before I gave them back to him just to get even.
Are you lying?
No.
You actually did that?
Yeah.
Fair play. Fair play.
I say we spray her again.
You want one more scream at Letty? Travis McIntyre, thank you, man. Rocky Stream with the 50, thank you. Laker killed it as the Milkman. Also love Bick as the entity. Ben's stories were also a major highlight for me. It was so unexpected and funny.
Ben's a good actor.
Ben, that's what I learned from this. Is Ben is like
Yeah.
world class at acting.
Another thing, people were getting annoyed at him with the spray gun thing.
Yeah.
But when they see it in HD in the documentary, it's going to be different because the facial expressions he was making, and he was turned away from the camera because he was looking like right in Letty's face.
Yeah.
But he would say, "Do you think I'm actually going to spray you?" I'm not. I'm joking. Like that's like very quick facial expression changes that are really, really funny. Those are going to look good on the documentary.
Grow Knee with the 50. How did you guys react when Vance was playing the schizophrenic? That was wild. Oh, I thought he actually went crazy.
Yeah, we were worried a little bit.
Yeah. And we pulled him down, and we were like, kind of, are you good? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, get back up there. But I think he was making everyone in the house nervous too. Were you guys nervous about how you knew he was acting?
I couldn't see him, so I didn't know anything
Oh,
he did.
yeah, you
I
were
haven't
blind.
seen anything from that.
Damn. Look up Vance Schizophrenic on YouTube when we're done here. Big Dingus with the 100. Mondo Megabit Strongest. Sylvia Chad. Gothic Heavy Metal Orc. Cash Star Graduate. MD Never Dies. Jose. Letty. Final 2. GG Chris. Fish Tank Season 2. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support,
Powerful
Big Dingus.
chat. Mondo Megabit's strongest Sylvia Chad Gothic Heavy Metal Orc. Yeah.
Jurassic 420 Josh. I was half hoping the 35K prize was just the deed to the house that you destroyed with a big no refunds written on it. You all did great. Love the show. Now you get to live here forever. You won. Let's see what we got here. Joshua Datar giving out 20 memberships. Very generous, man. Thank you.
Thank you
Jam.
so much.
Jam dropping 50 on us. It was a pleasure hearing from Letty in the Letty Chuds group chat and Twitter space yesterday. We'll be looking forward to your next move and wishing you the best. Lots of love from the Letty Chuds.
Thank you.
You have anything to say to the Letty Chuds out there?
Yes. I do love the Letty Chuds, but also I don't support hating on the other contestants or harassing them, so please don't do that.
Yeah, now's the time to stop saying stuff like Sylvia's fat.
Yeah.
It's kind of enough. I think the funny window for that has passed.
Yeah. People, if you're not aware, the show's over, guys.
The show is over. People are very passionate, though.
They're gonna keep swinging for you forever.
Well, I'm glad about that.
Hardlam with the 50 Canadian. Final house damage estimate. Curious about where you found it and what kind of deal, what needed to happen to get it.
Cowboy said today it's getting closer to the actual 60K that we claimed it would be.
Yeah.
When they did the look through, they told us they thought it would be 15, and now he's saying it's getting closer to 50 or 60. Whoopsie.
Oops.
Oopsie. That's a shame.
That's all right though. It was worth it.
Yeah.
It was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I'd do it again, and we will.
Yeah.
Snowboard dude, thank you for the support, man. Andrew Luna, Fortnite Burger, no onions. Thank you for the 50. Prosperity Counseling with the 50. For season 2, please have all the fishes fight in a boxing event alongside with Froggy, Harley, and Brandon. Show creator clash who is boss. Congrats on the amazing show. MDE and Fish Tank never dies. We need more blood sport. Season 2.
Do you think was there too much boxing stuff in season 1?
No. Because if the whole show, I know what you mean. If it was just one angle, and you were boxing as frequently as you did,
yeah.
but it's people have that's the thing about fishing. People have the option if they think boxing is boring, they switch and they can watch Josie spin in circles.
Because watching these two and like the fish box, that was really fun.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I think we should make them do that next time.
Yeah, make them box like all the time. Pressure them into doing it. And targeting the people who like next round, coming in for a few days and boxing with people really casually, and then seeing which people are avoiding it. Like someone like me that's like, nah, I don't really want to do it. And then targeting those people.
You like doing it though.
I hate boxing.
You don't.
You know that.
Yeah, you do.
Targeting people who don't want to box and then making them box with you for the rest of the show would be really funny.
I think you gotta be a bit careful about that too, because you might get like a freak who will want to like sue you if they get hurt or something.
Yeah,
I
well,
think we just need a 90-page contract.
It needs to be longer.
Page 83. We can use your head as a pin cushion.
a whole clause that's just about like concussions and how it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Pinion with the 50. Thank you, Sam, Jet, Josie, and especially Letty for a roller coaster of 6 weeks. Will season 2 be a lot harder to make because everyone knows about trolling and gaslighting tactics? Letty is the better Betty. Letty cell for life. Season 2, the hunt for people will be
It'll
a
be
little.
fine.
You think so?
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And we can offer a bigger to get normal people. We can offer a bigger prize too.
Yeah.
Because this time it was kind of tough because we were offering 10,000 because we didn't know if the show would make enough to support a bigger prize.
Yeah.
So this time around we could probably offer $100,000 prize for season 2.
That would get people
Yeah.
really willing to put up
Yeah.
with crazy stuff.
Yeah.
There are probably still people on the first run of casting that still don't know what the show is or Craigslist.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah.
Like
My name's Monster.
Monster.
Yeah.
And my skill is basically just being from New York.
Yeah.
Is there a way you could like hide the name of the show so that people wouldn't know
Yeah.
until like
Yeah.
they're on there?
Yeah.
Cody Too High. Shout out to the Shirt Was Cash for keeping Twitter Spaces open every night when the show was going on. I was a clipper, speaker, and sometimes a co-host. I treated the show like it was my job. Thank you, MDE, for the great content.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people swung for us really hard.
Yeah. And I would thank them excessively for that, but I'd also say that they weren't excessive in their diligence.
Yeah.
treating Fish Tank like it's your job. That's what we want, and that's what we need.
You're employed,
You're employed
and you'll be paid in Gold Striker.
in Gold Striker points, and I have a couple hundred I'm ready to hand out for season 2.
For signing bonus.
Yeah.
Key with the 50. Always love to see you guys succeed. Love from the Balkans.
Thank you so much.
It's a global operation, man. Loud to
Worldwide.
speak with the 30. Josie, all the Mod West Toho cosplayers have been supporting you and lost it when you won. Thank you, Josie.
Thank you guys. I love Toho.
Is that how you
is-
say it, Toho?
What is
Yeah.
Toho?
It's
Can you explain Toho in detail?
Toho is a bullet hell game. It's really difficult, but a lot of like the fans of Toho like it because people like make music. There's a lot of music that comes out of it, like really good songs. A lot of fan-made animations, and yeah, most of the stuff is just fan-made stuff that makes it great.
You've now become part of the Toho
Lore.
and community. Stardust with the 50. Excellent piece of entertainment, and what a great community has come out of it as well. Love all the fish and the producers. Floor Pig Nation forever.
Yeah.
Is that name sticking with you, Floor Pig? Are people
I
calling
think
you
so.
Floor
I think
Pig?
people are calling me that. But also, hi Stardust. I was in a Twitter space with her.
Yeah.
Who?
Stardust.
Who's that?
It's a YouTuber, right?
I think she's like a streamer.
Oh, neat.
Not a video essay with the 50. Yo, guys, I'm in culinary school right now. Can I help as a fish tank chef when I'm done? We're looking for people who have no culinary training to
Yeah,
cook.
opposite.
We would give Chris
I
pig
think
ears, chicken
Chris is
claws.
gonna be the chef. We
Sweetie-
gotta bring Chris back.
Yeah, I think
Are
you'd be
we,
down.
Are we gonna do that right away, like as a contestant, or are we gonna do it midway through? Because he's got a big presence.
Yeah.
What we could do is if we're gonna have him from the get go, we could just isolate him to one room, like the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
Like he's the chef, but he doesn't leave his like little chef stand.
Yeah.
You know, and then like halfway through we could fire him from being the chef, and then he has to live with them.
Yeah, I like that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Saying he's like staff, kind of.
Yeah.
And then,
Having some huge argument.
Yeah.
Which could just be a real argument.
yeah, over something
Chris,
real that
Chris
he
was
did.
fucking disgusting.
Chris, you can't be naked. You're
This food you
staff.
made is disgusting. You're fully nude. You're fired.
Sweetie Pie Jim Booney with the 50. Hey, thank you, sir. That guy Busco, thank you for the 20. Shift Delete, thank you for joining Severe Beast. Nice to meet you with the 50. Josie, are you planning on doing anything comedy related? You were quiet a lot of the time, but you really came alive during the house review and other bits. Lots of smaller moments too, like popping out of the closet. Thank you again for all the laughs. When's your comedy debut, Josie?
I love making comedy videos. I kind of did that a lot in high school, but they're really bad because I was a high school student who didn't know anything. But also, I don't know. I feel like I'm not funny enough to make them good yet. So I feel like I need to get funnier first. But it is fun to do so.
What, making comedy videos?
Yeah.
That's a dead end.
Shouldn't bother? Okay. No comedy videos. They're done. I mean, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Cooking by the book is no longer. It's over. No more funnies.
I think you're really funny. Like, I don't think you're like
It's not enough.
not funny enough or anything.
Just integrate your like you are funny, but integrate that into like streaming,
Yeah.
and you'll But if you just were to only make comedy like skits, you wouldn't make any money. You know
That's
what I
super
mean?
dead end. $0.
I think you're really funny when you're put in situations that you didn't ask for. I think that's when you give the funniest reactions. Josie and Letty, how do you feel after the Pretend to be a Chimp challenge where Sam walked in 30 minutes and said the challenge is canceled, no winner?
I didn't mind when he said it was canceled because acting like a chimp was, I don't know, kind of, how do you say, relieve, or I don't know.
Liberating.
Yeah, it got rid of a lot of stress chimping out.
Yeah, I knew like that he was just kidding about not giving a point, because you kind of like did this look like you're like, you guys aren't getting a point for this, and I was like, he's gonna give us a point for it. But yeah, I wouldn't care that much if we didn't get a point. It was pretty fun. But yeah, and I definitely did more humiliating stuff on the show than that. So
The way, because people are going to expect the plot twists and everything.
Yeah.
It would be funny if season 2 we offered a $100,000 prize and then we actually didn't give it to anyone.
And we drop it down to 10, the original.
Yeah. That would be so fucked.
Like the opposite of
The opposite of the good guy ending?
yeah, the bad guy
Yeah.
actually doing it.
Yeah. I hate this fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Can we get a better mic stand?
Yeah, we have more of them. They're just at NIMS.
I don't say more, I say better. Is there one that doesn't swivel and like not work properly?
Yeah, that one's just the only one we have here today.
Let's just send me a link to buy a better one, will you?
Okay.
I fucking hate this. Okay. Here we go.
Madden Williams with the 50. Josie, would you train with Sam's trainer for kickboxing matches? I would totally watch the training process.
I don't know about matches, but training is fun, and I think we have some plans to train a little bit more before I go home.
You should just do it as a hobby. You shouldn't actually.
Yeah, I don't want to do matches,
A little bit dangerous.
but it is fun.
K. Steezy says, congrats on everything, guys. PGC now has a Minecraft server. Thank you very much to everyone, and special shout out to Jet. Hey, thank you, K. Steezy. Appreciate you, man. Hiso Carl with the 50. Sam, of anything, there wasn't enough boxing. As a viewer, I learned a lot myself. Thank you, and congrats, Josie and Letty. Massive W. Congratulations, guys. People like the boxing.
Okay. Then I'll do more of it.
Dylan Adams with the 50. Don't know if you can answer this, but was Dontarius crack situation legit or a bit? He's truly a homeless person, and he had to go. AGR Cactus with the 50. Sam's emotional speech while presenting those checks during the finale was one of the most beautiful moments in MDE history. I hope the girls realize how significant that is someday. Proud of everyone involved. Fish Tank rocked. We rocked the boat.
We rocked the boat.
Thank you, Ben. That guy, Busco with the 50. Will there be a new house for season 2? Yes. Also, what was your guys' initial reaction to Betty flashing the camera? What was your initial reaction to Betty flashing the camera?
No comment.
I was surprised it took that long for someone to do that. That was my reaction. Travis Brozard, thank you for the 20. And in memory of me, thank you for joining Severe Beast. Piss Nose, thank you for the 20. Timmy Baghead joining up, amazing. John with the 50. Even with all the expenses, did Fish Tank end up making a profit?
It's a labor of love. It's a labor of love, guys.
C-Nut Arbuckle with the 20. Thank you, sir. We got Christian Robertson with the Kroner.
You say C-Nut Arbuckle?
Yeah, C-Nut. Your newest listener with the 20. Thank you, man. And Joshua Deflinger with the 10. Thank you, man. Taylor with the 50. Did you guys end up making a profit on the show, or was it a loss? Also tell Laker to pull up his pants. I'm tired of seeing it. Great job on the show. MDE never dies.
That's sort of Lakers' signature. And we made enough to do a season 2.
Yeah.
So here we go.
We will be running it back.
Buy more plushies next time, though.
How did you honestly feel? Did you know it was a bit when I was making you sell plushies? Were you mad at me?
It wasn't really.
Was it a bit? Like,
I started as a bit, but then I realized this is a really profitable bit.
selling pros.
But handling it like a ruthless douchebag was part of it. Like
Okay.
me coming in there and being really mean to you. I
Just
felt
say that
that
was
was
naked capitalism. That wasn't really.
I hated doing
wanted
it.
the money.
Did you know how much the plushies cost?
No,
What
that-
did you figure out?
I figured out after I got back and called my mom. She was like, "I can't believe random people are paying $500 to get you a plushie," and I was like, "Oh, they're $500. I thought they were like $35 or something." I was like, "That's insane. What the fuck?" But like begging was horrible. I hated it. I hated doing the dance. And like I think one time one of the sharks came in and was making me beg, but he had to like go do something really quick. So I snuck out of the room and was like hiding from him, so I didn't have to sell them anymore.
Oh man, that was me. That's so awesome.
There was very few things that affect you and like piss you off, and that was one of them. So we tried to just make her beg as often as possible to get her agitated. Jordan Chiquette with the 50 liked the out-of-character, heartfelt end. Also, Jet's confessional at the end, where he said it wasn't as he expected and he cared about the fish. Good balance of the mean-spirited freak show I thought I wanted and the real humanity I didn't know I needed. Man, that's real
Facts.
life there, man.
Real life.
Megapets with the 50 loved the show so much. I got inspired to do a low-poly horror game about it. Will you guys be cool with that? IMO, the best arc was Ben done with drinking arc.
If you want to split the profit from that with us, maybe hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All-seeing Nap with the 100. Yo, Josie, this is John Madden, spammer, and the guy who suggested you stream and do guest appearances for Season 2. Would love to be a part of your startup. Hit me if you need a stream mod. There we go. Jet, you mentioned some mistakes were made and will be fixed next time. Wondering what some of these are and how you approach a balance and control versus creative freedom. I think the audio was really bad, and the content was too spread out throughout the entire day, and we were tailoring most of the show for like jobless, like neat people who. There needs to be a way that people who work jobs can enjoy the show and know what's going on.
Someone said to do trailers and like a recap type thing.
Yeah.
And I think that there's enough clippers that it's not absurd to imagine that somewhere on the site we could have a trailer from yesterday, like two versions. Like one would be the story thus far.
Yeah.
That would be like a full, maybe like by the end of the show, a 15-minute thing that's just like highlights.
Yeah.
And then one that would be like the best moments of the previous day, sort of thing.
So you could watch that and then be caught up
Yeah.
on what's.
I think that
what's
makes
happening.
sense. Or even a text version of that, like new updates.
Yeah.
Dontarius is in the crib.
Yeah.
He is a homeless crackhead, whatever.
People right now are getting that from Twitter, but it's like there's
It
not
needs
an
to be-
official.
yeah.
Basically, information and getting the viewers to understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And cleaner audio is going to be a battle. Bob the Builder with the 50. Sam, your boxing skill is impressive. Understanding the farming aspect is like secret knowledge.
Yeah, you gotta farm. You gotta farm for points before you get, level up. So I do a lot of farming.
Digging for headshot points.
Yeah.
And there's double points for headshots.
There's double points for headshots, and also you get a point bonanza if you do it at midnight,
Yeah.
which is when I do a lot of it.
For next season, you need to wake people up at like 3 a.m. and glove them up.
Yeah.
And just get them to box.
It's time.
Nithstang Productions, thank you for joining. We have Rusty Shackelford with the 50. Josie sells Letty Chuds? Man, where's my old-fashioned equal opportunity woman haters at? Unleash the fists of bone, Sammy, and send these hoes home.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 50.
Thanks for
Fish Clippa, what's up, man? Love the show. Day one watcher and Clipper, Mondo Man, you guys did an insane job. So many moments that were so surreal, like watching a movie. Josie Gang, Letty Cell, Jetted Up, MD never dies. Thank you, Fish Clippa.
We were talking about this last night, how crazy the synchronicities are.
Yeah.
And even the fact that they were like tied at points in the final.
Yeah.
The final thing. It was just, it's crazy how many things went right to make these like movie-like moments, you know?
Yeah.
Very strange.
Do you guys both believe in synchronicity?
Say that again.
Do you guys?
Do you want the Puget Systems box?
Yeah.
The big one?
Can you also like organize this because there's foam pieces in it that's making it not closable?
Yeah.
Can you get that fixed so it's closable?
Yeah.
But yeah, we should keep that a little longer.
Okay.
I said, do you guys both believe in synchronicity?
Absolutely.
Yes. 100%. I feel like we were being protected by something
And I
the
think
whole
that
show.
if you're trying to work or achieve or work in a righteous way, I think that you'll see more of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Your newest listener with the 50, do you guys have any ideas on how to control the acoustics and audio of the house and set for season 2? Fish Tank was basically perfect except for the audio. Much love. Yeah, we definitely learned our lessons from season 1.
On Love Island, they have lav mics that they wear all the time.
Yeah.
We can probably engineer some type of solution. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Marv in with the 50. Great show, guys. Shout out the winners. That being said, Josie versus Anissa boxing win. Never. Dr. Ross, PhD.
I would train her for that.
Who is that?
No, it doesn't matter. But
It's the person you're going to defeat. Dr. Ross, PhD. Was the Dontarius exit for real or was that a bit? Man, people have drug problems. And this was a sober living house.
yeah.
Loudest Speak with the 20, thank you. Connor Nugent, thank you for joining Severe Beast. C-Nut Arbuckle, Letty, I started off hating you, but your tenacity and unflappability won me over starting when John and Chris teamed up on you. What had you most shook throughout the whole show?
Thank you so much. The thing that had me the most shook throughout the whole show was probably Frank pouring toilet water on me like 3 times in a row. I was like in a really weird mental state that day because that's the day like that I smoked weed and they told me I was getting kicked off and I was like not sure if it was real or not. So that's why like it affected me so much too. Like, I mean, if it was just a normal day, actually I'd probably still get mad, but I would like retaliate.
You actually smoked weed?
It was CBD.
CBD, it wasn't weed? It was weed.
Well, it had, what was it, Delta 8 in it?
Yeah. Was it weed or CBD?
It was Delta 8.
It was-
which is fake weed.
It was,
High, like-
yeah, CBD and Delta 8.
Did you get high?
Yes.
Yeah.
She got really high, and then we told her. I saw that she was really high and freaking out because she had a blanket over her head, and I was like, "All right, now we got to get her now." So then we all came and told her that she's getting kicked off the show while she's high, having a panic attack. And
Why did you do that if you knew it was against the rules?
Well, I actually did think that it was like a CBD joint, and like I thought that the rules were kind of lax since like Chris was smoking it, and he like even like a few days before that he was just offering it like to like everyone.
You gotta have a season 2 somebody offering weed.
we actually kicked them out if they
Yeah.
smoked it? Rusty Shackelford, please add subtitles to the final cut. Also, do you have all the footage of all cams or just the season pass archives? How will you deal with a certain thing in the final cut? I saw Letty farted. We have all the footage, man. And we'll subtitle when it needs to be subtitled. But it'll work out. We also have our camera angle from the FX3 that has way better audio for the important moments. MK with the 50. Sam, you are a member of my Nightmare Blunt Sesh crew. Do you know about DNSL? Would you ever collab with him on anything? YouTube DNSL. If you know, you know.
I don't know, but we'll check that out later.
DNSL's the guy who did like all the trolling videos where he would like fuck. It's all skipping my mind now, but he's major. He's been in the comment sections of your recent videos. He's legendary.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, the Second Life trolling.
Oh, no shit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He watches the,
Oh, really?
yeah, he watches your videos.
What game is this?
Rust? DayZ.
DayZ.
Yeah. He did
Yeah,
DayZ,
I like
Rust,
this.
Second Life.
I've never seen these videos.
I like this, yeah.
They're really funny. He's good. PN says, Sam, have you been intentionally growing your hair out to resemble Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka? The last few days where you were making up nonsense was hyper entertaining. I'm a Letty head, but congrats on the win. Discord Edward Scissorhands.
Good shit.
Yeah.
And no, I was just my hair's fucked up.
The Voodoo Doll. Question for Sam. Considering you gave out the Hakiagure, considering your boxing, would you look into Zen Buddhism? I
No.
think you would be interested in its influence in terms of Japanese martial arts
I'm not.
and the religion of the samurai. Josie Gang, Josie Gang.
Thank you.
Horse with the 50. Sam, what was your honest reaction when you saw the mustard on the wall after John stepped out the bottle?
That's when I realized that John is an animal.
Yeah.
That, and when he was having he was like super stressed out. He wanted to take his shoes off and go in the woods.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, this kid's an animal.
Whenever John was like feeling overwhelmed, he would ask if he could go run in the woods.
Yeah. And I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah.
I don't mean that as an insult, but that dude's an animal.
He can't be caged.
He cannot be caged.
That was the funniest thing. When he stepped on the bottle, it squirted right past me, and I looked my head over, and it was just... And then I remember hearing out of my left ear, all right, the bottle's open. He wasn't even like, oops, or oh, no. He's just like, all right, I did it. It's open. Cyrus Taylor with the 50. Idea for season 2. Have a fake married couple show up as if the house belongs to them and you broke in to film the show while they were on vacation.
That's pretty good.
We should try to sell the house
Yeah, we should.
while
Yeah,
it's
fuck
happening,
yeah, hell yeah, we
and
should.
have like real estate
And
tours.
just make the realtors got to sign a video release or something.
Yeah.
But hell yeah.
Taffer's Tower with the 100. Great job on Fish Tank. I watched Fish Tank from day one, and it was really cool to see how much the show evolved and changed from week to week. There were many times when I thought the show was over or wouldn't be entertaining, only to surprise us again and again. Congrats.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same as well.
Yeah.
We were constantly thinking it was going to be over, or it was
Yeah.
like fucked.
Yeah.
But
One of my favorite things is the people post the time lapses of the rooms.
Oh yeah.
That's really a crazy, like, beautiful thing to see.
Have y'all seen those on Twitter and stuff? The time lapses. The time lapse of the living room is like the craziest one.
Yeah.
Seeing like where the couch got moved
Yeah,
around to,
yeah.
and when the carpet just didn't come back, and then the AstroTurf.
My favorite is Room 2.
Yeah.
It's time lapse.
Room 2 had the most lore
Yeah.
for the whole show. All the crazy stuff happened in Room 2. Despot with the 50 says, it's Terror Crusade from the Gram. Thanks for the inspo, for art, for past 6 weeks, and thank you for all the love. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Ghost News Official, thank you for joining. See if we got some more questions here. Kunja, thank you for the 10. Ryan TV, thanks for the 5 there. All Seeing Nap with the 50 says, not sure if you're contractually obligated not to say, but how much of that shit was scripted? Did Ben really have a drinking problem and suffer from depression? The entire show walked the line of real and fake. I loved it.
Not that much of the show is scripted, surprisingly. It feels scripted because there were so many weird crossover things, but we didn't script that much.
Yeah.
We only script. You can kind of tell, like, if there was a lull and like stuff was not interesting, and then something interesting happened, sometimes that was scripted, but
Yeah.
usually not. It surprisingly didn't script that much.
There was a couple weeks where we were running bits like non-stop, and we were scripting a lot.
Yeah.
Just anytime, and it got to the point where anytime we came up from the basement, I know that you guys were thinking, here comes lies. Here comes bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's good that you guys did a lot of like the scripting stuff. You did it on camera, so it was
Yeah.
very like transparent.
Yeah. It was fun. Faking it sometimes is really fun. Sometimes it needs, I mean, there's a reason reality TV is fake. That's what I learned after like, it's 4 in the afternoon and y'all are just like on the couch. Like, I'm like, all right, I have to make something fake happen right now.
Right.
Dylan Adams with the 50. Why did you guys get rid of the vomit sound effects? Oh my God. Apparently the vomit sound effects were making people leave the stream.
Yeah. It was lowering the viewership. That's
Wow.
I didn't notice they left.
Yeah. They were there and then they were gone.
People left the stream. We were like, we didn't even care.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, me neither. I like when there's something serious would be happening and then the sound of you chewing would come on.
The worst one was definitely the breakup sound effects. It goes on for so long,
Yeah.
and like the high-pitched female voice screaming
Yeah.
is such a trigger for me.
I
Do you
love
have
the
it?
ominous sound effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
the
that
doom,
one.
the
Yeah.
doom one.
Do you have the breakup one memorized?
I'm sure
Do
you.
you?
Can you do your breakup? Do the breakup sound effect.
You're what? You're leaving? Why? What did I do? I gave you everything you asked for. I trusted you. I trusted you. Do you remember the next part?
I don't remember the rest. Like every time the sound effects would come on, my brain kind of turned them off.
Yeah, me too. So that's why I only remember like the first part.
Can you break 10K viewers, please? We're 100 away. This is annoying.
We need it.
We just need we need one person to tell 100 friends to get in here right now. Just one of you has to step up to the plate. Tell 100 of your contacts, send this link.
We will hold season 2 captive
Yeah.
for that as well.
Yeah.
Moving on here, Spy Jet. Will you be doing scuffed realtor streams with Nick again soon? Yeah, I need to talk to Nick. I wanna get back on I wanna go back to Nick's place, man. I haven't seen Nick in like 2 months or something crazy. I would love to come back, but I have to ask Chris permission. Samantha Hyde with the 50. Huge props to the contestants and the crew for an amazing show. Loved clipping it, and big thanks to Gory Photo, Jehovah, Shirt Was Cash, and all they do. Also, Jet, we had an interview lined up. What's the best way to follow up on it?
Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank all you guys. You guys really carried it. We did not have time to do community stuff. There was no time. So the fact that you guys stepped up and got involved is very special. Thank you for that.
Mega.
Sam, which bit or scene do you feel the stars aligned most for you?
I think the whole ending,
Yeah.
probably. And having competitors that to represent good and evil, and that represent like what you might like a more good, wholesome viewership versus a more toxic viewership.
Yeah.
And then having them be neck and neck till the end. That probably felt like it lined up the most, maybe.
That represented like the viewers of the show too.
Yeah.
Like it is pretty evenly split.
Yeah.
50% toxic, 50% wholesome.
And then also, like her viewers being more in number, but her viewers being more kind of crazy, like willing
Yeah.
to do whatever to,
Yeah.
you know, like that dynamic. That just felt very like lined up real good.
I think it's funny how many of the people that like me say that you have them blocked on Twitter.
Oh, I've blocked like 250 people.
Yeah, sorry for the blocking. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just, we got to clean up the feed and just not be. If you want us working on season 2, we can't be reading about your fucking, whatever fucking problem.
In the basement, stressing out, trying to make the show good. If I was on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I realized this like a week in, if anything that I saw was creating like a negative reaction,
It's just got to go.
yeah,
And we can't, and I would love to just sit on the phone and engage with people and scream at them all day, but if you want season 2 to happen, that's how it has to be.
Yeah.
That's just the factual information.
Crossbone 97. I found out about Fish Tank from the PKA podcast, so I joined in on the show around day 30, but I love the show. I cannot wait for the second season. Also love the Dr. Disrespect bit. Good work.
It wasn't a bit.
It was not a bit. Doc, thank you. Nathan American 27 with the 50. Also, shout out PKA.
Yeah.
Because they covered a lot of the show. I can tell they enjoyed it.
Big
I'm
shout out
glad
PKA.
that they
Thank you guys. Thank you, fellas.
they're awesome, man.
Yeah, they are.
Nathan American 27. Any openings for a barber? I've been cutting hair for 12 years and frequently use my breaks to watch the show. Watching Josie buzz your head when you wanted a mullet made me yell and scream. She messed up. This side right here is longer and it's darker. You can see it. Mm-hmm. And you missed the sides. My baby hair
I
is
want to
messed
give you
up.
edges so you can like gel them down.
Yeah, it was definitely intentional. Like she left a lock of hair that was long right here and it went down. But that was intentional. That was just style. We don't want any professional anything. No professional chefs, no professional barbers.
Yeah.
We want everyone to be bad at what they do. It's just funnier that way.
If you're a fat retard, though, log in. Let us know. We definitely need morbidly obese people.
Yeah.
We need a lot of them, too.
But they should all be one contestant.
That's very good. That's a very good
They
idea.
all have to share one room.
Like 10 big fat guys as one contestant? Okay.
10 fat equals 1.
Yeah, 10 fat equals 1.
We'll know what that means.
The best, whichever one of them is the best, does the best on a certain challenge.
Yeah.
That'll be like the group thing.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
XS, thank you for the 10. Austin M, thank you for the 20. Captain Flex giving out 5 memberships. Big Smoke, hey, thank you for joining. Sneaky Adma, thank you for the 10, man. Zach with the 50. Thanks, guys, for approving the news interview with Morrow. Yeah, we definitely approved that.
We approved it. But his life story is still our property.
Yeah. It seemed like a fun story, and the fans of the show seem to really like that one. Congrats, Letty and Josie. Best of luck out there. I think that news interviewer was a Fish Tank viewer,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
that is crazy.
Brian J, thank you for the 20. Alan Sneed with the 50. Sam, is there a chance you will ever do stand-up again? I rewatch them all yearly. They were so good. Do you think you could get physically attacked or something similar now? Also, I enjoyed watching both of you chimp out, especially Josie. You play a very good youth.
I would love to get physically. I would do stand up if I could guarantee that I'd be physically attacked.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to do stand up probably ever again. But thank you so much for saying so.
Big A with the 10, thank you. Marty Burner with the 50. King Cobra JFS would make a great freeloader or contestant. God knows he needs the money. That is being worked on. Johnny the Fan.
He's very. He's the most diva-ish to get. He's
Yeah.
difficult to wrangle.
Yeah, I've been working on it
He
nonstop.
is a celebrity, and we need to sort of court him.
Yeah. They said as long as we have unlimited beer and cigarettes, he'll probably be
Okay.
down.
Okay.
And he doesn't really care about money. He just wants beer and cigarettes.
It's just the beer and cigarette man. We could promise him a lifetime. How much is a lifetime supply of cigarettes?
That would be crazy if we could pull that off.
That would be crazy.
We could calculate how many cigarettes he smokes in a day and then
Yeah.
get him that many cartons
Yeah.
dropped off in a truck.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if his prize was waiting for him there, like just a room full of cartons. Like his room, we show him up to his room. Hey, here's your room. He opens the door and it's like there's so many cigarettes. There's nowhere to put stuff.
It is the lifetime supply already. I like that. Yeah. Johnny the Fan, he's a big fan of what you do, Sam. with the 50. Next season, get Letty to do the poop dollar and a fish buck prank. Also, what was the deal with Chris and Steve?
Who's Steve again?
Steve was
The
the
ghost.
Vietnamese ghost that
Oh,
was
yeah.
talking to him.
I think it was Chris's bit that he did.
He did a bit.
Yeah.
He came down the basement the night before. He's like, I'm going to do a bit. I'm going to pretend I'm going crazy. And then he did it the next morning. He went and he labeled everything with Post-it notes, Steve, 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 all over the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was freaking out at the speaker saying there was a Vietnamese ghost talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
But then someone actually pissed him off for real and he forgot he was doing a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went crazy. And I couldn't tell if he was going crazy for the bit or if he was actually just pissed off. But I
Yeah.
think Letty just pissed him off. And he forgot about the bit.
Yeah.
Which is so funny.
That's really funny.
Monster Toxin with the 50. Congrats to Josie and Letty for the win. You guys are champs. I've been Josie gang since I started watching, but now I'm a Letty fan too. Jet, was there a specific bit and moment, bit/moment that got you worried was going too far? Hashtag Biddy, I'm fitted. Let me think about the dozens of times that I thought this is going too far. Simon locking himself in the bathroom for the cancellation bit was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Anytime someone barricaded themselves in a room,
The barricades was always an issue.
Chris barricaded himself in a room, John barricaded himself in a room. Chris his barricade was not as impressive as John's barricade.
John's barricade was the most fortified.
It was I literally couldn't get in there. We
Yeah.
had to it was really well done. Shout out John for,
Yeah, good job, John.
that was a good barricade. Yeah, there was one time early on where we made the vibe so twisted. Back when they didn't understand, I think it was like week 1, and people didn't understand that it was going to be dark. And when we first revealed how dark we could make it, there was a time where John and Simmons were like on either sides of the hallway, like sitting and reading and just trying to stay sane.
Yeah.
And I went through the cams and saw everyone was in no one was in a relaxing position. No one was chilling on the couch or laying in bed. Everyone was leaning on a weird wall or trying to get in a blind spot
Yeah.
or sitting in the garage alone. And I was like, holy shit, this is so weird. We got nice to meet you with the 50 Jet. Did you pay the trash pickup guys extra for enduring the TTS and sound effects harassment? Also, is season 2 going to be more Hell House or Jet Friend Simulator?
Season 2 will be the same. I think we're going to
Same
shoot
thing.
for the same type of vibes.
50-50.
Yeah.
And the trash collectors, they would come into the garage, and did you see them getting
I didn't see that.
they would come into the garage to get our garbage.
Yeah.
And the people on TTS were harassing them and playing the breakup sound effects to these blue collar
Hell yeah.
guys. And they all thought it was really funny.
Nice.
Actually, they were like,
Sick.
"What's all that?" I was like, "Well, it's like a stream house." They were like, "Oh, like Aiden Ross, like Kai Cenat." They
Yeah.
all know who streamers
Hell
are.
yeah.
They were good sports. All seeing Nap, thank you for the 20, man. Can you disclose total unique users, dev request, numpad, cam switch, view count per cam?
Numpad cam switch.
That's
view
a good
count
idea.
per cam. Did we not have view count per cam?
We did, but it was only available on the master station view, when you're choosing
Ew.
which one. So if you're watching it, you couldn't see the view count.
Mm.
And we don't know. I don't know how many unique visitors. I'll see what we can. I want to know that metric though. Sneaky Adma stopping by to congrats my boys and Josie. Had it locked in on the first day. Josie was gonna win. Got all my friends in on it. Love the show, guys. Jet, you did an awesome job. And Sam, this was historic. Good work. Love you both. Dan, thank you, man.
Savage.
King Brick Shit with the 20. Congrats for all of you. Cannot wait for season 2. Thanks, man. West 225. Sam, you
Oh,
mentioned.
we broke 10K finally. It was pissing me the fuck off.
We did it.
We did it.
Is that a new record?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen one of these shirts in the flesh yet. Damn, nice. I want one.
Kind of want to get a fish tank little emblem on my car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or on the
I was
hood?
thinking like a gold shark would be cool.
Yeah, yeah. That should be the Gold Striker mobile.
Yeah.
I think Sylvia's getting a tattoo.
Okay.
Cool.
She is.
Very cool. I didn't really like that car, but I've driven it so many times back and forth from the fish tank house that now it's kind of associated
Yeah.
with that for me. So I might be keeping it.
Maybe Sam doesn't like the car, but Gold Striker
Yeah,
does.
Gold Striker does like the car.
West225 says, Sam, you mentioned his tweet on the show. I think Toad PhD would be funny for a fat guy bit. Dude's hilarious and more retarded than Chris. Love the show. Thank you all for the ride.
Thank you, man. We'll check that out.
Jim's R. Hey, thank you for the 10, man. Jeremy Boswell, thank you for the 20. Beat Sweats with the 22, thank you. And George Vargas, thank you for the support, man. We got Ryan Devins with the 50. Shout out to the web design. Love the limitations. Want to resize? F you. I'm not being sarcastic. I loved everything about it. Great feel. I bought a season pass because of it. I'm a dev and I wish my products looked so pure. JJJJJJJ.
Yeah, that website's really fucking baller.
Yeah.
I
Couldn't be better.
love that website.
Who made that?
That's Wes, and our sort of tech backup, but not involved in the design, is Rich. The credits are on the site now if you go to FISHTANK.LIVE, and then the input for the design is from all of us. You did a lot of input on that, but everybody here put input on the web design. But Wes is the guy. Wes is the dude.
He's a killer.
Yeah, he's really good.
It's like some Gordon Ramsay stuff, like plating. It's like plating the whole experience, and the website being this like having this early 2000s sort of red roomy.
And
CIA
Miles
vibe.
too. Miles doing
Yeah.
he didn't do so much of the web design, but he did the logo I forgot which parts
The
Miles.
loot
is
box
responsible for.
animations. Like
Miles
the
did
camera
all the
down.
animations and stuff. Yeah. So shout out to Miles too. Miles McGrady on Instagram. Miles with a Y. McGrady like old Brady McGrady.
John Tuttle says, will the rights to play and cover Simple Man be featured in season 2? If Chris comes back, yeah, it might be worth it. Ted Haggard with the 100 SEK, thank you. We got Lindix with the 10. Appreciate it. Lightning Stab with a 50. And was the whole Willy Wonka ending decided on? And how much did Sam practice the bit? Did either Letty or Josie get fooled for real? Also, I was an early on John fan and Letty hater, but soon came to like Letty more, even though I wanted Josie to win.
Yeah, Letty really earned her fan base there.
Good work.
The Wonka thing was decided upon a day before, and I practiced it for 20 minutes.
Yeah. You nailed it, though.
Thank you.
That was
And then
awesome. The show would have sucked. Like,
Who was fooled?
I didn't know it was a bit. I did believe you didn't want to give us the money, but I was just kind of okay with that. I accepted it
nuts.
almost instantly.
So
Well, can I say? Like, okay.
Should we never say it? Nah. Keep it.
Okay.
We alluded to more or less kind of what we were gonna do. We said because I didn't want to. My thought was that if we started doing that, Letty would immediately know that it's a bit, and maybe try playing into it too much. So we told her in the basement, like, look, we're gonna do something kind of crazy at the end. Don't just ride along with it, but don't like act into it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because it was risky enough having Chris kind of acting into it that two people, like if she came in and was like, Mr. Goldstriker, what's like, it would have been like too much kind of. So that's why we kind of tipped Letty off the day before.
Ryan Katsu Rivera, did you guys feel at all embarrassed about the state of the tank when new people would come by? Yes.
No.
I did, especially like, oh, I was really embarrassed for Simon when he came because I didn't know like what he knew about the show, and he was coming into it totally blind.
Yeah.
And we were doing a challenge. I couldn't pick him up from the airport. He was getting in a Nigerian Uber. It was just a total nightmare. He was on the phone with me saying, well, I thought you would have somebody with an iPad with my name on it to pick me up. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, he's about to see this is not a good show.
Yeah.
And then he comes up, and the shoes he was filling, and there's no plumbing. And he's... When he came, I was really embarrassed. I was really worried that it would be... he would have instantly left. But shout out Simon, man. Holy fuck. Mad Rad, question for Josie and Letty. How many viewers did you believe were actually watching you every day?
Maybe like
700,000?
700. What the fuck? I was thinking maybe a few thousand.
Oh, shit, sorry.
I guess more during the day. At night, I would expect like a few hundred. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. I still don't know how many viewers.
The Josie sleep cam was pretty popular with it. Especially
see.
early on, there was a few thousand people watching you sleep every night. About 10 times more than you thought.
That's crazy. For me, I actually didn't believe it at first, and I kept telling myself that it was just 3 people watching because it just like was not real to me. And I was like, oh, it's just the producers sending all the TTSs. No one's actually watching this. But then after I kind of like got more used to it, and I thought maybe like, I don't know, 7,000 people or something like that.
That's pretty, I mean, it's not too far off. During the day, especially later into the show, once it was already going, it was like 6K, 7K, and then sometimes breaking 10 if there's something really crazy going on.
But that's actually insane to me, just because I know that when people like tune in, they have no idea what's going on, and most people kept up through like Twitter clips and highlights.
Yeah. So they would step in kind of blind, and even though it was really confusing, a lot of people came. It's something I want to make better next time. In memory of me, thank you for the support. We got Gooey. Where do we apply for season 2? Love the show and willing to do anything and everything. That will be coming soon, but for right now, there's no way to apply. Levi Warkentkin, thank you for the 11 Canadian, man. William, thank you for the 11 Canadian. Those must be Letty Chuds. Goo B, thank you for joining. David L with the 10. Hey, bro. You're feeding me. Thank you. Cat with the 50. There was an unused monster animation for a fish toy. What was the plan behind that? I noticed there was a lot of unused fish toy. RC car, metal band, etc. What's the story behind those? West it up. Okay. Monster was going to be one of the fish toys. For $10,000 US, you could summon a monster in a full monster suit to come torment them. But we realized that price was so steep, and we didn't have a monster suit that was worth it. So we were like, this is messed up. We're not going to do it. And then we would have to have a guy ready at all times to get in a monster suit and chase people around.
I would do that.
There we go. Yeah, you be monster next season. RC car. It would be cool to deploy an RCXD into the fish tank house and cause havoc. But the stairs would be an issue. Metal bands, that would be awesome, but again, that requires 4 people and band equipment to be ready at 24 hours of the day. 5 a.m. metal band, that's when it would be used as a wake-up call. Metalheads sleep in. Yeah, it was a couple ambitious things we had to trim back. It sucked, but we want to have more cool fish toys next time. Laugh Out Loud, lol, funny, woo, thank you for joining. We got Rudolph Branchies with the 50. Season 2 usability suggestion. Have a little label next to each person chatting that says what room they are watching following the action. Add a local chat toggle that allows people to see chats from people watching the same room. We're going to do room chat. We're also going to do RFID bracelets, I think, So when you go into another room, it can log in the computer. You can track one contestant.
Yeah.
So if you want to just auto follow Letty, you could, okay, I'm just going to follow Letty. When she goes into the living room, the RFID scanner will know that she's in there.
We should give them implants.
We'll give them chips. We'll give them chips. And there'll be they'll use a global cryptocurrency. Also, having like a shop in the house where people can use a currency to buy
Yeah.
things.
Commissary.
Like
Yeah.
Commissaries. Dr. Dripton with the 50. Shout out Taylor from PKA and Sam from Forehead Fables for getting me into Fish Tank. Team Josie for the win. Also wondering if Sam will be back in PKA someday. Some of my favorite episodes included you, Sam.
If they'll have me for sure. And shout out to those guys.
Psychonaut X, welcome to Severe Beast. And we got Gator Machete Jr. You guys have got to get Dax Flame on Season 2 of Fish Tank, if not World Peace. Thank you. Thank you for the 50, man. Much appreciated. And Wicked Brain, thank you for the support. I'm going to go take a leak and hit the drink machine. I'm thirsty from all this talking. I'll be right back.
All right. Have you guys had any unexpected realizations or anything crazy thoughts since the show ended?
No, not yet. I feel like all of my thoughts and stuff will hit me when I'm like at home in a familiar area and I can let my brain relax and think on things. But while I'm here, my brain is still like it's not real and I don't feel like normal yet. So I think when I get into a normal space, I'll be back to normal and be able to think on things.
For me, the thoughts I've had were like, I want to delete all my social media right now. I've also thought, like, while I'm like just making the bed, I like realize there's no camera watching me. Like, it's like weird. And then like the thing with waking up and like I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Like I'm on camera, and then I'm like, wait, I'm not on camera. So there was those ones, and then at one point I was like, oh my god, it's so stressful out here. I miss being in the fish tank. So yeah, kind of like Stockholm syndrome kind of thoughts.
Right. What are you looking forward to doing when you get home?
Playing Fall Guys.
Is that actually a thing that you like Fall Guys, or is that a meme?
It's mostly a meme. I do actually play a lot of Fall Guys, but I definitely like played it up for the show. And I can't believe that people, like, I was reading comments and people actually believed that I was gonna spend all the money on Fall Guys skins and like blow it instantly, like on like online shopping and stuff like that. Like I'm not as like dumb with money as like people think I am.
Okay. And what about you? What do you want to do when you get home, besides play more DDR?
When I get home, I think the first thing I'm going to do is hang out with my friends and family, probably for like a day or two, and then just get back into my regular groove of working on things I've been working on. I have events I had planned before I came here. I need to start working on stuff for that.
Events?
Yeah, like
Cosplay stuff?
like a convention I'm going to be selling at for like 3 days straight.
Oh, selling art?
Yeah.
What's the convention?
Game On Expo.
Cool.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just going to be back to work when I get home.
Nice. Okay. And do you guys have any idea what you're going to do with the money?
I'm probably gonna spend like a lot of it on, well, I'm gonna put like a lot of it in savings, I think, until I like decide what to do with it. And then like some of it I will invest into like streaming equipment so I can stream, and maybe like some instruments too. Like I wanted to get like a guitar and stuff like that.
What about you?
Most of the money is going to be saved. I don't know if I'll ever use a large portion of it until like mostly for like emergencies and like more future things in life. But the first portion is going to the my business, making it more polished, getting the proper licensing and stuff. And then the other bit,
Oh, your LLC?
yeah,
You don't need that.
no,
It doesn't do anything.
okay,
An LLC is just like it's the same exact thing as being an individual for tax purposes. It's just a waste of $3,000.
Okay. Yeah, I still need to look into all that stuff and learn about it. And the other bit is
You don't really need to learn about that stuff.
no. Okay.
It's not unless you're going to be employing people. It's not really useful,
Mhm.
and it's just a waste of time.
Yeah. So yeah, partly going into the business for like getting a website or whatever, so I can sell things, not just in person, and then a little bit will be going to like streaming equipment, and then the rest is just saved.
Well, that sounds good. Sounds like you two are not going to be wasting too much of my money.
Remember, even when you get your prize, it's
Yeah,
still his money.
it's never really your money.
So you can call me up at any moment and be like,
Yes.
can you,
That's correct.
$20
Can I have some money?
Well, I'll just tell you what to spend it on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Actually,
call you every time I want to buy
You have
something.
to call me every time you want to buy something. Yeah.
To get it approved.
Yeah, you got to get approval on even the most minor purchases. Doesn't matter how small. Doesn't matter. No, never mind. I'm sorry.
Let's see where we're at here. Oh, damn. Sad bad with the 1,000 Norwegian kroner
How much is that?
PKA. And then he just sent 2,000 more Norwegian kroner. Sam, invite yourself to PKA.
Hey, guys, I'm going to be on PKA this Saturday.
They'll literally have you. Have Sam on.
Thank you for the money, though, and I will invite myself onto their show.
Bee's Knees
Send them
says,
this clip. Hey, I'm coming on that show of yours, fellas. Get me on there. Yeah.
Bee's Knees says, for me, Letty made the show. She was somewhere in every plot. Thank you, Jet and Sam. And thank you, Letty, for taking so much shit to entertain us. Also, please make Letty a pink shark in season 2.
I like that. That's a cool idea.
I had the idea for a pink shark that has like a ponytail coming out of
Yeah.
the mask or whatever.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Doll out with a 50. What was the actual backstory with Beans? Him and Frank were the best characters. Please have them both back for all future seasons.
Beans has passed on.
He's dead.
He's dead, but his spirit lives on with us all. Beans was a good boy girl,
Yeah.
and he did it, man. But they did it. Yeah.
Wait, did he actually die?
That was a real story, but that it's a hermaphrodite goat, and Beans is dead.
That's your fault.
I don't know if I believe you guys.
You fed
Still,
it-
there was too much gaslighting.
You fed Beans chips. That's what killed it.
Blacksmith with the 50. Can you do a sweatshop challenge? 12-hour shift with the heat on and one fan.
That's a good idea. And have them make soccer balls.
And then we just have to sell them on the site.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe in the house you guys should have like a sauna.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was thinking about getting a sauna heater for room 2 at the end.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because we had the heat it up and cool it down fish toys, but they didn't really work that good.
Yeah.
We should get a sauna heater
Yeah.
because that would be really funny. But it also could kill people. You could kill people with that, so maybe that's not a good idea. We could probably make it 150 degrees though.
Yeah.
We could make it kind of hot.
Maybe just like watch for signs of like heat stroke or anything like
Nah, it's too complicated. It's
Yeah.
too much work.
that. Yeah.
We could make it 120 degrees though.
What you could get.
That's still way too hot.
Yeah, it's super uncomfortable.
That's fucking awful.
You could get like an industrial like air conditioner that they use to cool down like Walmarts and use that to make the house really cold.
Mm-hmm.
Might mess with audio though, all that air moving around.
Just put ice on the floor. Tell them they can't. You can't leave this room.
They could have heated and cooled suits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kid with the hat with the 50. Congrats, Letty and Josie,
We could
the
just
master
poison 'em.
fish. Yeah, we could just poison them with
Stuff that makes you feel cold.
antifreeze.
You buy heat it up. We come in with a needle. Okay. All right, it's time to heat you up.
Here's ghost pepper extract.
Yeah.
Fish tank was the coolest thing to happen on the internet in a long time. Thank you. Jet, is there a deadline for the fan art merch contest? Also, Jet, thank you for everything. Hey, thank you. Fan art merch,
Soon.
I believe.
It's got to be soonish.
Yeah. I think Julian is picking those shirts, and then they're gonna go up on the site. There is merch still available on the site if you want.
Josie
that.
Gang.
You want the Josie Gang shirt? You want the Fish Gang shirt?
Get the Josie Gang shirt. Get it now.
Slow Mo Joe with a 50. Have you guys reflected on? I can't hit that one, man. Thank you. Thank you for the 50, though. Blue Pool with the 50. Are you worried that even after the show is over, people will find and visit the old house and torment the neighbors or new owners?
Why would I worry about that?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. Mark Medich with the 50. Bring back little Sammy. What was the passport incident? Was it a bit or genuine concern? Also, why did you guys decide to film World Peace 2 and Fish Tank at the same time? Seems like a pain in the ass.
You're right.
It was an accident, I think.
Yeah, it was accidental.
It was crazy. We had to Ben was moving FX3's tripods, memory cards, running
Yeah.
back and forth from World Peace 2 to Fish Tank to the office to his house to sleep.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
And we had to dump so much footage, and we've run out of storage, which is why we have these Micron hard drives and a new server here. We got a $70,000 NAS with 24 15 terabyte flash drives.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be 280 terabytes.
Jesus, how much is all the Fish Tank footage?
It's kind of a lot. Right now our server is 75 terabytes, and we have 5 terabytes free, which is not good because it slows down when you get it full. And that's after cleaning it and getting rid of stuff that's kind of older or not needed.
Spam America, did Kenny versus Spenny influence the show at all? The good and evil dynamic and some of the pranks, bits, and challenges were reminiscent.
Have
And
you ever
any-
seen Kenny versus Penny?
No.
I've seen 2 clips.
Yeah.
So any crossover is incidental. I know that probably is gonna piss people the hell off because I'm sure it's exactly I'm sure because we heard it on the TTS. It was you're copying Kenny versus Penny.
I have
I'm
no
sure it's
idea
the
what that
exact
is.
same thing. I'm sure Prank House. I'm sure it's not dissimilar from what we did, but I've only seen 2 clips. I saw when he wore the dress. They did "Don't Make You Not Laugh" challenge, and one of them came out wearing dressed like a little baby. And I've heard from very smart people that it's a super funny show.
Yeah.
Never watched it. You've never seen it? Yeah. So no, sorry about that. I know that's gonna piss you all off, but haven't really seen it.
Praxis, thank you. And Mr. Sprite, thank you for the support. We got Jimmy Z. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the 20. How do you guys like Providence? You haven't. You just went to the weed store and walked back. But you walked around. You went to you went around and visited places.
It's really cool here. It's really cool here. The buildings all look interesting. I don't know how you would describe them, but I haven't seen anything like them before. There's so much grass and green stuff everywhere. I feel healthy. I don't know, being around brown and mountains and dirt all the time makes me feel dirty, but being here makes me feel clean and healthy from all the greenery around. The only thing that is annoying is there are random hills everywhere, and walking uphill gets annoying. Where I live, it's really flat, and here there's hills.
This is heaven.
Do you
The
like
North-
Providence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I was driving people around, I think when I was driving you guys around earlier, I was like, this city to me feels a little European.
Yeah.
The old buildings, the old architecture. I mean, they settled near here. It's one of the oldest parts of the country, and I like that there's not trash everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's super rare. It's super rare. It's clean here. I like it. I intend to stay here. It's good here.
Everyone, like all like the strangers and stuff that we just see, like they've been really, really nice. Like everyone says like good morning and like it's just like really nice.
They don't say good morning to me. What the hell are you talking about?
Maybe they're scared of you.
Nobody said they don't say good morning to me.
You
People
look
say,
like
people
her.
say good morning to you?
Never.
People don't say good morning to me.
No one's ever said
Someone
good
did
morning
say,
to me.
like, good day or something when I was walking.
Good day.
People
Good
are
day.
always like nodding.
Good day.
Okay, to you, lady.
Maybe we just have a totally different life experience.
Yeah.
It's different,
well.
you know, woman privilege.
They
Yeah.
spit on me.
They say
They
hello.
yell at me. They say move.
Yeah. But usually I spit at people and I yell at them.
Yeah. Sometimes they get me back. No, the only interactions I have on the street are like, hey, do you have money? I need money. Can I
Yeah.
have some money?
I like to yell at people and honk at them if I disapprove of what they're doing. I saw some guy doing this like graffiti street art thing and I said it looked like shit.
I love that. I miss it's reminded me of when we gave back to the hood.
Yeah.
That was so fun. That was a great night.
That was too evil, but it was still funny.
Giving back.
Giving back.
A couple more questions just came in.
Yeah.
Freedom Television, thoughts on having a fish market site where people can buy fish bucks and Josie coin or Letty coin with prediction markets for challenges. Final winner also jet brushes with dial. The
So,
prediction
like,
market.
Gambling.
Yeah, we could add crypto gambling to this. Tim Wagner with the 50. Love and respect the four of you for putting on an awesome piece of art. An idea for season 2, akin to Chris being the cook, NPCs for the fishes to interact with. An on-site psychologist who's there to observe the fish but ends up being deranged. Actually,
psychologist is good.
I actually had I was gonna pull that for season 1. I had this there's this like mid-30s woman that used to be a school behavioral therapist. Like she had like a background in that, being like when bad kids got in trouble, she was the one they would come talk to.
Yeah.
And she was going to be the psychologist for season 1.
That's
but
really cool.
there were so many moving pieces that I didn't put it into play.
Right.
About the NPC thing, you guys could have like someone that their whole role is like they give quests to the contestants that they can do for money for the commissary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If we do a build out in a commercial space, we could have it so that there's like windows that open, and the quest giver could come like pop in the window,
Yeah.
that type of thing. Or if like slide down the chimney too.
They should
Oh,
wear like
yeah.
a little outfit too, with like a hat and like.
Yeah. Quest givers and factions.
Factions. Fuck yeah.
Mr. Mina with the 100. Thank you guys for always doing shit to the absolute maximum. MDE never ever dies. Dude, thank you for the 100. Holy shit. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this whole debacle. All Seeing Nap with the 50. Yo, Sam, love you, man. This is my last message before my bank thinks I'm being scammed. Drop tons of money into Fish Tank TTS. Loved your stuff from back in the day. P.S. People want to see you do another old selfie vid in Season 2 Confessional.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be the place to do it.
Yeah. Hey, it's checking my new whatever. Anyway,
I'm so happy with the whole experience, how everything went down, how, man, it's a dream. I don't want to, like, gush too much, but this whole thing has been a dream come true, truly.
it's been good.
And, like, my whole goal for this, like, thinking back, was always wanted, like, people to cry when it was over. And I did a poll. It was like 50-50, which is high.
Yeah.
Like people cried when it was over.
That's a lot of
Like an
people
emotional
crying.
thing. Yeah. That's a lot of people just sobbing at their desk.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think about it a lot. I'm very grateful for all of you guys, for enduring it, for putting up with all the crazy shit, and Sam as well, for man, before I came here, the life I was living was fucked up, bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, and just being here, being able to work on stuff that's fun, like my job's great, and being able to entertain people, and you giving me a chance to do that from the start is like fucking phenomenal.
Well, thank you for being here,
I'm very lucky.
and thanks for giving it your all.
I'm very happy.
Me too. Should we wrap it up? We get more questions?
Yeah, let's check chat. But yeah, I'm ready to wrap.
6-6.
Max Kinghorn says, check out the bowl cut. This is the Ultimo bowl cut of the century. I think that's a good one to end it on.
Absolutely.
Guys, anyone who donated today, thank you for the support. But what we're trying to do is we want to give these two a platform. They worked really hard. They are the stars of the show. They won, right?
Follow their Instagrams down here at the bottom, okay? Is your Twitter, what's your Twitter?
It's the same thing.
Josie's Twitter's the same thing. Your Twitter is what, Dog Eater?
No, it's Born to Piss.
Born to Piss, at Born
Yeah.
to Piss.
And
So,
then
and then what?
I just made a YouTube, and it's the same as my Instagram name.
Got it, okay, so the Violetta Show with 1 T, not 2.
Yeah, you guys spelled it wrong.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. So it has 1 T.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is next, let's just do the same thing for both of them. Stream on both their channels, and then we'll give them both a world peace role.
Yeah.
So what's today? Wednesday. So Friday we'll stream on Josie's channel. We'll do it here, but we'll be on her channel. So follow her Instagram, her Twitter, so that you can get the link to that. Okay. And then on Monday we'll do it with Violetta on her channel. That's where we'll do it. Okay. Does that work?
Yes.
All right, y'all. So follow them up. We'll update it on our socials too. That's where you'll find it. And peace.